Warhammer 40k, Games Workshop. Should we be wasting our money on official kits? Nah, you can take that money and throw it away. It's time for us to make our own kit. Or at least try to. Today I will attempt to make my own resin model kit. I gathered many interesting bits and stirred them around a little bit. First up, starting with a cardboard tube, I sliced out 4 rounded panels. Then I added a strip of crafting foam. That's the beauty of mold making. It doesn't really matter how resilient the material of the original is. I cut 4 more panels out and scribed in some zigzag orky lines. I liberally apply modeling paste to unify the surface, glass beads as rivets. Later I would discover that these were a difficult detail to capture in resin. Next, some generic flat panels made using board game punch-out cardstock. I use a very safe cutting technique to apply battle damage and then some glass beads as rivet detail. Here is some cheap styrofoam panels sliced from a takeout food container. I think this is XPS foam, but who knows. Anyway, it's really easy to carve and damage as the foundation of some heavy metal panels. Rhinestone rivets to sell that chonk panel aesthetic. Oh, I made teeth too. Teeth are very important to orcs. Spackle has a high-class rich uncle called modeling paste, and he is back to texture these panels. Apply it, dry it, sand it, poke it with my broken compass from 8th grade. The rounded part of the takeout tub is the foundation of a cool curved panel. I just need to weather it. What am I doing? I use these plastic YouTube play buttons as Greebling. Mod Podge really isn't that great as a glue, by the way, but I was committed. Three by 4 megablocks piece, gentle filing, and this thing from a circuit board. That is a very convincing sci-fi panel or door, if I do say so myself. Here is an actual door, which I will use to make a vent. Yeah, this part of the script was blank, so here's some CTA. Subscribe now. Here is an actual metal panel. Ding that up and slap on some green stuff rivets. Yep, this one ends up being one of my favorites. Yeah, this one is just a metal lid with more rivets. I had 3 more megablocks, so I built a wonky panel and then filed in a lot of damage. Sometimes it's easier to slide and nudge rivets into place, instead of attempting to place them on perfectly. Oh, I thought this hunk of metal would look like a hunk of metal. It just needed rivets. This was my first attempt at a pre-made Greeble panel. Most of the nifty plastic bits are from a cassette deck. Time to make a mold. I found a few more Mega Blocks to use as a frame. The box is impenetrable. This is a mold release agent, which I think is just WD-40. This will keep the goop from sticking too much. Oh, another bit of a gap in the old script, so go ahead and leave a comment. Always use at least 3 cups to mix things. What was I thinking? Anyway, it's also important to pour the slime into a low corner and let it flow up and over the pieces in the mold, to avoid air pockets. I did some off-camera mixing and filled the rest of the mold, then I left it overnight or longer. Perform some drum rolls and compression, and then begin demolding. I find it quite satisfying to flex the mold and pop the originals out. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Just needs a bit of cleanup. I slice away the floppy flaps and other ugly things, then I trim the space between the parts to let the resin flow more easily, and maybe accidentally make a weld line texture? Not bad. Okay, time to pour the... Wait, this is gonna be messy. Throw down your old character sheets and winter flyers first. I do this big brain measurement technique and then draw a line that's dark enough to see from inside the cup. Again, you have to use 3 cups for some reason. Pour in that smooth resin mixture and then panic and use a stick to prevent a blowout. Spend the next few minutes poking and prodding it with a toothpick. This is how Forge World does it. Okay, the moment of truth. The moment of truth. There we go. Oh yeah, look at that. I think these turned out alright for the first run. Still have some kinks and bubbles to work out. Anyway, I cast it a bunch more times. Alright, let's do a quick demo. I grab this random stuff, and after some off-screen crafting, I get this bunker-looking thing. Then some off-screen painting. Trust me, if you've seen me paint orc stuff once, you've seen it all. Slap on some weathering washes, and then we can see my patrons. Yeah, look at these good people. If you want to get up in the mix, chat on Discord, and maybe get advanced access and epic discounts on custom-made scratch-bashing model kits, then you should consider joining the Patreon crew. You will also be contributing to all of the future videos and projects on the channel. Alright, here's an example of these panels in action. Remember this sad bunker that everyone said didn't even look like a bunker? Boom, now it's been looted. I hope everyone enjoyed the project and maybe even learned something about mold making. I know I did. I'm pretty happy with how these turned out, but now it's back to the lab to build and cast another set. I would like to make the next run available to all of you, so leave me a comment and let me know if you would like to purchase some nifty orc panels. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, and check out some of my other videos. Apparently, not everyone is receiving alerts when they go live. Sad. Thank you for watching, stay tuned, and I will see all of you in the next epic build video.